play dealing with an injury?
I'm feeling good. I'll be out there, and it's not really tough because my teammates are all right there behind me, and I just can't let it get to my head and just going out there, giving energy to other guys, them giving back to me.
Coach just talked about just kind of regaining maybe some of the dominance you guys had on the boards. I know you've obviously lost a couple of important players in that regard. What do guys maybe need to do to step up and just kind of widen that gap with opponents again?
I think you said it. We have to remain dominant. We can't just go out there and be lackadaisical. We have to go and attack.
At the end of the game Sunday, you looked like you came down a little awkwardly on your ankle again. I mean, is that something that, I don't know, is it a mental thing? Is it hard to play through that?
It's not really mental at all. It's just a matter of going out there and fighting.
But I mean, it's not something you're thinking about all the time?
Not at all.
Juwan, obviously you guys have seen a little bit of film at Penn State. When you look at them playing team a second time, fairly short turnaround, what do you see in them this time?
Should have come out and execute what we did last time. Big to the hedge on the ball screens, and we all just got to come together as a team.
Juwan, last time, obviously you didn't play. What did you gain watching from the sideline in that game?
I guess it's just a different perspective. Watching the game from the sideline, being able to see things that maybe the other players couldn't see, just because I would be able to see the entire play and not just one part in. And I think that'll really help me, and I'll be able to give that to the other guys when I take things away.
Is there a greater sense of urgency with you guys right now, just coming off the losses, coming off the injuries you guys have had? Do you sense a greater sense of urgency with you guys just trying to turn things around and maybe get things more focused right now?
Definitely, but we're still taking it one day at a time, one game at a time.
For either of you guys, what were your thoughts on how Devontae played making his first career start last Sunday?
I didn't hear you.
Devontae Green, you made rushing guard, he made his first career start against Northwestern. Just what were your thoughts on how he played?
I think as a whole, we could have played better. Just even his play would trickle down to LeBron and the rest of the team. And as a whole, we just have to play better. But I think our freshmen aren't freshmen anymore. Just like the same concept came from last year. We're 9 games away from being done in the Big Ten. And so we just have to play like we're older now.
Ron mentioned the hedging. What are the things you have to do defensively to get better than you have been the last couple of games?
That's more of a communication standpoint of things. We have to be connected as one on the defensive end.
When you guys face the never-ending series of injuries, how do you stay resilient, knowing that, and obviously the caliber competition, that they will not take it easy on you just because you guys have banged up? How do you stay resilient on this?
We have to stay knowing that the next man up has to come in and play. They weren't recruited here, they were getting signed here just to come and take a spot on the bench. They're here to play, and they have to be ready at every time, anytime something happens.
Juwan, the guy next to you, I know Duran kind of came a little late this year, had to catch up pretty quickly. What have you seen from him? How quickly did he kind of close that gap, and what have you seen from him as you guys have progressed through Big Ten play so far this season?
I've seen very high peak in his confidence. When he first got here, he wasn't as confident as I thought he was going to be. And then as he got more into the swing of things, he just became more confident in his game, in his play, and his body as a whole. And I think he just closed the gap tremendously fast.
Duran, when you hear that, I mean, do you feel that way? You feel like you're a lot more confident?
Yeah, especially from the first 2 weeks I was here, I didn't have too much confidence. But now it's starting to come into my body, starting to get in better shape, and continue to improve my body and how go about me getting in shape every day. So my teammates do a good job of working with me. They help me on the court when I need to be helped, and they do a great job of just leading me.
Is it? I mean, you've talked about conditioning as a thing you wanted to catch up on quickly. I mean, are there moments in games when you can almost just kind of feel like I'm fresher or I'm stronger than I was 2 months ago?
Definitely. Yeah, especially that transition after the first media timeout. I used to feel a little gassed, but now I feel good. I feel like I continue to push and I continue to contribute to the team.
Duran, when Juwan says freshmen aren't freshmen anymore, do you kind of agree with that? Do you feel the same way?
Definitely, yeah. I think that goes for our whole team. You know, freshmen not freshmen anymore, sophomores not sophomores, juniors not juniors. So we got to just continue to push and grow as a unit.
Anything else for the guys? Okay, just a reminder, it's 6:30.